Hey guys, MSG retired here. Want to wish each and every one of you a happy Thanksgiving if you so celebrate. I know here in the US, we're going to be celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I hope everyone has an enjoyable Thanksgiving. Uh, if you're having troubles this time of year, by all means, please reach out to someone. Today's video, military viewpoint. It's been a couple of months since I did my very first video on our stolen valor thief, Michael Kaiser, aka Fraudit Wrangler. He had a lot of supporters, and his channel was growing quickly, but the claims he was making were not anywhere near correct or anyone should even believe. That's how I got involved. It was brought to my attention. I listened to some of the claims. Already knew he was full of shit. Checked the SIRA database. Found out he tried basic training once in 98 and once in 2005. And yeah, just couldn't cut the mustard. So yeah, all of those claims are all BS. But here's what I want to cover today. From the military viewpoint, he still has veterans that are either directly or indirectly supporting him. And it boggles my mind. Guys that have got careers, weapons 175, Air Force guy, had a couple of deployments. Dude, really? How about KFAR? KFAR, active duty Navy, did his tour, did some sea duty. He got called out. He showed his receipts. He held up a copy of his DD 214. Good for him. However, Wrangler continues to name drop him. And KFAR does not refute anything he says. And you know he's watching. And you know they're collaborating. Dude, both of you, show some intestinal fortitude. And if you need a definition of it, Google it. Because neither one of you have any. Yep, okay, he was a friend. I had a very close friend of mine that claimed to be a SEAL. I never thought anything about it until I had Don Shipley look him up. And guess what? Good friend. I got nothing to do with him anymore. I kicked his ass straight to the curb because I am not going to be associated with somebody who's going to lie about military service. Because if they'll lie about that, they'll lie about everything. And not to mention his criminal records, his murder indictment. All of that stuff comes out, and you guys still associate yourselves with him. I noticed his live streams lately. It's just been him. I guess nobody really wants to come on panel with him any longer because they don't want that publicity for themselves. But I know KFAR, well, I stopped streaming with him. Well, big deal. Dude, all the bullshit he's fed you over the last year when he started his channel and you guys cuddled up. KFAR, I'm sure you were awestruck that you had this combat veteran with 3 tours and, you know, some pretty hefty injuries and shot a 14-year-old over there who shot him and all this other bullshit. I'm sure you were awestruck. You know, you may have had that hero worship going on. There's a lot of people that were on Fraudit Wrangler's channel that have moved away. I've been on a lot of different channels talking with people. I've been on a lot of different panels. um, auditors and anti-auditors. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care which side of the fence you're on or which side you support. That's your God-given right. That's your constitutional right to do that. I don't have a problem with it. Do I agree with either side? No. I can't find that middle ground. It just boggles my mind. However, the one thing that doesn't boggle my mind is somebody who's going to steal valor, like Fraud at Wrangler, Private Michael Kaiser, 2-time dropout of basic training. So, KFAR, I see all your comments going out to all these different people, and it's kind of escape and evade is what you're trying to do. You don't want to directly answer their questions. I've already dealt with that. I don't stream with them anymore. Oh, how about doing a video and saying that's why you don't stream with him anymore? Because he made up a military career. You don't have to be nasty to him, but you need to acknowledge it just for your own credibility. So, how about your integrity? How about your moral compass? Your intestinal fortitude? Dude, all you're showing people is that you're weak, extremely weak, and unable to address this situation. So, like I said, it's been a couple of months since this came out, and there's been an awful lot of stuff going on. It's been crazy. I love going over and hanging out with Stone Vet and having fun on their live streams. Great bunch of people in the chat. Some of the best around, actually. You got Wally and Shiz. They're doing things in the background. They're doing a lot of the legal stuff and talking to people and getting all those records. So, this isn't over yet. This is not over yet. The whole murder indictment, I know people are saying, well, he was found not guilty. No, he wasn't found anything because there was never a trial. And it wasn't dismissed due to lack of evidence. It was dismissed due to a technical error in the paperwork, the charging document, the indictment document, blah, blah, blah. Way above me. I'm not a lawyer, nor would I ever pretend to be one, even if I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. Nope, not doing it. But you got guys like Kaiser and KFAR and, Weapons 175, but he's kind of not really much of anything on YouTube other than he was on Fraud at Wrangler's panel a few times. Now, and he was on KFAR's panel once a while back too. And then the two of them were talking about the Ukraine. Like either one of them have any knowledge whatsoever of ground operations. One's a sailor and one's a wingnut. So, yeah. Anyway, going to be a short one. Just want to get this out there for everybody. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And I hope some people take this to heart. KFAR, you said you had questions for me. I'm only an email away. Only an email away. My email's public right on my channel. All you got to do is click on About, Not a Robot, and send me an email. You got questions, I got answers. I got the truth. So whatever you need, whatever you want, if that's what it's going to take for you to, you don't even have to call them out. All you got to do is say, yep, I got bullshitted just like everybody else did. Now I know the truth. He's a fraud, amongst other things. Oh, a lot of other things soon to be found out. I mean, anytime his lips are moving, he's lying. How would he get a VA letter from a federal building in Oklahoma City signed by the regional director from Muskogee, Oklahoma? Hmm? Did anybody catch that when he showed the letter and he said he was in Oklahoma City and went to the federal building? And the building behind him in the video, if you do a Google map search, you know what? Doesn't look like any of the buildings around where he said he was. I haven't been able to pinpoint it. I kind of looked around, but I don't even know why I should have. Because if his lips were moving, he was lying. But the people in his chat, yeah. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Electroglide or Astroglide, that guy, he's a piece of work. But you know what? Some of the people from his chat, they'll come over and try and snipe on Stone Vet. And all of a sudden, they're on Stone Vets all the time, having a good time and realizing why this is happening and why we're keeping after him. You know, when this first came out, when it very first came out, his criminal records, and then I came out with his military records. If he had just shut down for a day, made a video and said, listen, yep, I made it all up. You know what? His channel would probably be 3 times what it is right now. But that's just one of the things that these stolen valor guys do. They will never admit it. I was really surprised that he admitted he was guilty on some of the pending felony charges he's got. I'm sure the ADAs are going to love those videos, and I'm sure they've already got them. I mean, you might as well just go in and plead guilty and take whatever sentence they give you, because you've already admitted to them. Anyway, like I said, this is just a short video. I'm going to throw it out there for everybody. Again, happy Thanksgiving if you so enjoy Thanksgivings. If you're in another part of the world, have yourself a great day. And stay tuned. I'm going to be doing some more. I got a couple of targets I'm looking at. Nothing spectacular. Nothing that'll probably even make it on YouTube, just because they don't have a social media presence. I want to thank people that have been emailing me, directing me to different YouTube channels. I haven't found anybody yet that appears to be lying about any military career. But hey, it is what it is. I do this because I do this. I don't like people shitting on the military, and that's basically what they're doing. Anyway, it's the day before Thanksgiving. Everybody have a great afternoon, great evening, and have a happy Turkey Day. And we'll catch you again soon.